tell us, tell us. We want to know more about you. How do you guys started this company? I mean, and again, the name sounds so good. I mean, actually, I thought there were some way somehow related or work with Amazon, but they didn't. But they what they brought to the table was even better than what I seen Facebook do. So tell us about you guys, please.
Well, I'll let Justin talk about how we got started because he's definitely a big part of it. Yeah.
All right, so I used to work for Devin. All right, when my wife told me I needed to go find a job, that's when I met good old Devin here. And when working for Devin, he was working at a digital marketing company. He owned another digital marketing company at the time, and him and his business partners were having a falling out. And during that
Wow.
time, I was learning everything in there what they were doing. I was the top sales agent there. All right. And while I was there, I just dominated and I thought of Alexa business in my mind and the whole operations coming to my mind. I
Right.
came to him and I asked him if he could build it out. And he said, absolutely. He was working with us there at that time. And then he went to California, left.
Yep.
And I would never thought I was going to see him again, to be honest. And I got married out in Vegas, and we met up in Vegas while I was out in Vegas.
Was he your
And
best man? He wasn't your best man, right?
he was not my best man, but he was there.
Yep. I think we known each other for what? That was like 6 months. We didn't even know each other for that long at that
Yeah.
time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great.
And I flew. So the unfortunately the digital marketing company was going to hell in a handbasket. Is one of those situations where they promise the world but they do very little. You know, they talk a
Yeah.
good talk, but then once when it comes to actually having a marketing team, there's no one to
Yeah.
be found, which is very unfortunate. But you know, with
Yeah.
my expertise, that's what pained me inside. I'm like, this got to change. And unfortunately, when you have other people involved, it's hard to have control. So I was like, this is not working. I got to step away from it, and I got to create better things. So luckily, Justin, he has a lot of experience with taking small ideas and making
Yeah.
them huge, you know, and huger that you can never even imagine, which is great because you need to set goals that, in my mind, are unobtainable. For him, he's all like, "What do you mean it's unattainable? We can have that in 3 years." You
That's
know,
awesome.
so
To give you a back end so you guys have a better understanding,
Yeah.
when I got a job for him, I just created a business for my wife, and she kicked me out of that business saying, you need to find your own job, okay?
Wow.
And that business is still running today, a multi-million-dollar company.
That's
All
funny.
right. So just to give you
wow.
guys the understanding, a little backstory to that.
I mean,
So
and that's amazing because you don't usually find someone like that. And I tell you, and I got to attest to that because the synergy that we have in this company, myself and Brock, sometimes I just drop myself in a little cup of water. But I have the idea. But Brock said, yeah, we could do that all day long. I'm like,
Yeah.
how? Okay. And then he comes back to me a couple minutes later. I'm like, God damn, man, I should have taken a couple days. It would have took me. But you know,
Teamwork, man.
I see
Teamwork
what you're.
takes teamwork.
Yep.
I know, right?